Welcome back to the channel, baby. It has been very cold here, and I think we're going to get up into the 40s today. But it's been below zero some nights, and we don't have handle that very well in Arkansas. So I may not have posted as many as I would have liked to, but I'll blame it on the weather. So what am I doing today? Well, about 4 months ago, I did a cover of Fonnie Bobiola doing Eric Carmen's original song, but by Celine's version of it. And so I'm going to basically do that again 4 months later. But what I'm doing now is I was looking for a song that both Gigi DeLana and Katrina Velarde did, different versions, but the same song. I found this one. I think there's another one from The Greatest Showman, but I don't know that movie. So I better do this one. I've always loved this song. You know that. I've talked about it on the last time I recorded it. When I was a kid, I played that song to death, or well, I waited until it was on the radio, and then I recorded it on that little square cassette recorder, and then I played it a lot. But I hope you enjoy this. I like both of these singers. They're amazing. They have amazing voices, and they're going to have amazing careers. So let's go ahead and get this up. And the first I'm going to put up is in no particular order. I just grabbed one. Is Gigi DeLana. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Gigi DeLana. Okay, and it is a cover of All By Myself. Turn the speakers off. All right. And we had some issues on our other channel with at least one video. There's a lot of echo in it. I don't think the other ones had that problem, but we're working to fix that now, and hopefully I have it fixed for you. All right, let's go.
When I was young, I never needed anyone. And making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. Dial the telephone, nobody's home. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure, and love so distant and obscure remains the cure.
Okay, I'm only going to pause this once. You know I give that guy a lot of hell, right? but he is quite a good keyboard player, quite good.
When I was young, never needed anyone, and making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. By myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. By myself. All by myself. Don't wanna live. By myself anymore. By myself. Don't wanna live by myself anymore. By myself anymore. By myself anymore.
Wow. Okay, so there's a lot to say about that. Let me make a few comments, and then I'll move on to the next one. Again, this I have to say this because I think as I started this channel, I gave and it was my fault, the impression of being this versus them. Right? And it's really not that. I want to compare the way she sang it, her orchestration, everything to whoever's coming next. And I'll tell you what I really liked. Started just working with the drummer. He's playing an all electric kit. He's playing electric cymbals. He's wearing earpieces. And all of that is, I mean, they got a really small space, as you can see. And I love that because years ago when they first started coming out, I was working as a salesman. I should have sold them. And you couldn't find a drummer who would hardly ever buy any of those, especially the cymbals. And I'm sure the quality way back then was, I'm sorry guys, that was almost 40 years ago, maybe 35 years ago, and you could find the quality that is, and that cymbals sounded fantastic. You know, obviously he's worked on the timing, he's worked on everything on them to get them to better replicate a real drum, and he's obviously been playing them a while. But I noticed it, and I was like, man, that guy, first of all, he's a great drummer. There are some things you cannot do on an electric drum kit, but he did everything he needed to do on this song. And then other songs I've seen him do, yeah, he could do it. The bass player, 5-string bass, earplugs. I've seen no amps anywhere. There, and again, I mean, just everybody, keyboard player, guitar player, amps, no amps. And so I'm very impressed by this. I will ask your forgiveness. It stopped right in the middle and froze up, and I don't know why. But she did a very, very, very good version of the song in such a small area. And yeah, I have no reason to believe that wasn't a real deal, right? So let's go ahead and give this other one up. I totally enjoy that. And again, it's not a competition between I'm sorry, that was Gigi to Lana. I'm sorry, I kept calling her Katrina. This is Katrina Velarde, guys. And I'm sorry I got mixed up. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this one now. This is Katrina Velarde doing the same song. And all I want them to do is compare them, right? Compare, they're both fantastic singers that we've seen, as we've seen on this channel. Now let's compare them. And you can have your favorite, that's fine with me. It's just don't be mean to each other about it. Anyway, here we go, guys. Katrina Velarde, All By Myself.
When I was young,
okay, first, right off the bat, and I'll back this up. Of course, this was done in a studio, and whereas Gigi's was done in a live-ish sort of situation. Okay, here we go.
when I was young, I never needed anyone. Making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home.
going to have you sit through the credits. Wow. Okay, let me say this. Anything I say is opinion of my own, and you're welcome to have your opinions. And I may not agree with them always, but you're welcome to them, and I will never come back to you and say, yeah, I disagree, and start a big fight, because our opinions are our own, right? I would say that it's easier to do that in a studio because you can do takes. Again, not taking anything away from Katrina Velarde. She did all that music out of her mouth, right? She did all that music out of her lungs. She's an amazing, amazing singer. But I feel like I haven't been in the studio myself on occasion, not as a singer, thank God. But having been in the studio on occasion, I can tell you that you can stop and redo stuff, and you can splice, and there's other things you can do, because when you go in the studio and you're paying thousands of dollars, you want to get the best product you can, right? And when you're in a basement that barely fits the band, then it's impressive that you can get that kind of sound out of Gigi, Lana, right? And obviously both of these girls have amazing voices and amazing careers ahead of them. And I'm not going to say, I honestly didn't like one over the other as far as timbre, as far as their choice of how they, word I'm looking for, interpreted the song. So this is all about interpretations, right? How did they interpret the song for themselves, right? And I think both of them did more of a Eric Carmen. I'm sorry, more of a guys. I'm sorry, my brain. You know, my brain has been messed up off and on. Celine Dion, sorry, because we watched the Celine about 4 months ago. I didn't catch up on it. I didn't go back and rewatch it to compare it to Celine. I wanted to compare to each other. So, but I feel like they both did more of a Celine cover. I haven't listened to the original of this in probably years. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Always loved this song. Of course, I didn't tell my friends. I was in the, listening to this song. I was listening to Kiss and Judas Priest with them, so I look cool. And I look cool, look at me. But I loved it. I hope you guys did as well. And we're going to sign off now. And I'm welcoming you to your comments. You can say anything you want. Just be kind to each other, really. If you like this video, hit the like and it's thumbs up, I think it is. Hit thumbs up. Subscribe. Wait, get it wrong. Share with your friends. Leave your comments below. Hit the notification bell so you'll see when I release product, which was going to try to be every day. Now subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you like this sort of thing where I take a song and I compare it to a cover of that same song, or sometimes like this, I'll take what I call a cover to cover, and I'll take a cover of a song and compare it with another cover. And please come back and see me when you can. Whether you subscribe or not, I'll still hopefully be here. Until next time, peace.